Hey everyone, James Hayes from developmentaledge.com.au. One of the challenges that comes up time and time again with many of my coachees is I know I should be saying no more often. Setting boundaries, saying no, pushing back on the millions of requests so I can focus on the things that are most important. Or maybe it's even the social context. This person or that person keeps asking me to do things. I don't want to do them, but I don't feel comfortable saying no. So this comes up a lot. So in today's video, we're going to talk about how to get more comfortable saying no, how to reorient your mindset so that no is a healthy part of your vocabulary. It's one of your superpowers that you feel more comfortable and more well-versed in using. So let's get to it. Now, the biggest challenge that comes up time and time again with people when it comes to saying no is this feeling like I'm letting someone down. I don't want to say no because I don't want to let so-and-so down. And it's just feeling like, I'm not being a team player or I'm not being helpful or any of those kinds of things because I'm letting someone down. Let me say a few things to help you think about this in a different way. First thing for you to realize is you cannot say yes without saying no at the same time. So when you say yes to this request or that request, every time you say yes and you're committing some of your time, you're already saying no. You're saying no to all of the other things you could have, would have, maybe even should have been doing with that time. So this is a classic example. You've got the teammate who just says yes to everything, loads up their plate, but then never ends up being able to follow through and commit and get things done. Or even when they are able to do that, they just end up burning out and then get sick, and then that's unproductive anyway. So first thing for you to realize is you're always saying no. Every time you say yes, you're saying no. You're saying no to the opportunity cost of what you could have been doing. So the question really isn't, are you going to say no? You're definitely going to say no. Whether you say no, whether you say yes, you're already saying no. The real question is, what do you want to say no to? When you get a request from A person or B friend, is that the highest priority, most impactful, most important thing you could be doing with that chunk of time? If the answer is no, then that means if you say yes to this request, by default, you're saying no to the higher impact thing. In other words, you're choosing to do a low impact thing instead of a high impact thing. So if you're worried about letting people down, you are letting people down. You're letting yourself down. You're letting your company down. You're letting your capacity to contribute down. Every time you say yes to a smaller thing, when you could be saying yes to a more important, more healthy, more impactful thing. So next time someone says, hey, can you do this? Can you do that? Rather than worrying about, oh, is this letting this person down or whatever, ask yourself, this opportunity that this person is presenting me with, this request that they're asking me for, if I say yes to this, does it require me to say no to something more important? In which case, of course, feel free, comfortable, healthy, confident to say no, because you're not really saying no to that person. What you're saying no to is being less effective. What you're saying no to is contributing less. So you can say yes to contributing more. There's a famous quote, I forget who said it. Drop me a comment in the comments below to remind me who said this. But the quote goes a little something like this. To do great things, to say yes to great things, great goals, great achievements, almost always requires you to say no to good things, good decisions, good achievements, good possibilities. So, this is really a prioritization question. What are you prioritizing? Something small, something big? Next time you get presented with a request and you feel uncomfortable saying no, ask yourself that question. And then if what you're saying no to means you're saying yes to a higher contribution, then keep that front of mind and feel comfortable framing your no from that point of view. That's it from me, folks, but I love to hear from you. What are your top tips, favorite strategies for saying no healthily, professionally, in a cool and empowering way? Drop a comment below. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button, and of course, stay hungry, and we'll catch you next time.